solve this today's LeetCode problem. So it's again a linked list problem and it's a medium one. So let's see what the question is asking. So basically, it's an insert greatest common divisor in linked list. We have given the head of a linked list in which each node contains an integer value. Between every pair of adjacent nodes, insert a new node with a value equals to the greatest common divisor of them. Return the linked list after insertion. Right. So basically, we need to insert a node which whose value will be equals to the GCD of both adjacent values, right? So between 18 and 6, its greatest common divisor is 6, so we insert 6 value. Same for 6 and 10. So 6 and 10, greatest common divisor is 2, right? So we will insert 2 in that. Same for 10 and 3. 10 and 3 greatest common divisor is 1 because there are no any number which can divide 10 and 3 both. So it has 1. So we will insert all of that. So and we will return the head of the linked list so that it will be print out, the output will be the same, right? So it's very an easy problem. You can simply use the same linked list which is given. So we can simply we can simply use we can simply use the same linked list which is given, right? With the same given linked list, right? So yeah, you just need to change its structure, right? So if you see the 18:6, then 10, and then 3. So what will you do? You will take two pointer, right? You will take two pointer, or take two list node, right? And which is will be previous and current, because you need to, if you want to change this linked list, you need to change its nodes. And a node will be between between the between the two nodes, right? So you need to know that which is my previous node and which is my current node, so that you will insert in between, right? So you will need two pointers, which is previous and current. So the previous one will be point out to first one. Let's make some spaces and then you will be better understand, right? So the previous one will be at first and the current will be at second, right? And you will just find its GCD value. And what you will do, you will make a new node, and insert in between, right? You will find you will What you will do, you will find the GCD of the previous value and the current value, and make a create a new node, right? Create a new node and in between insert in between. And for insertion, what you need to do, you need to change the pointers, right? Change the pointers, right? So how will you do that? So suppose make a pointer node, new node, right? On this new node you need to change. So the previous next would point to new node, right? You will point to new node, and new node next point will to current, right? That's what changes will be done. And in the next step, this previous will now becomes current, and the current will be its current next value, which will be here, right? Same, you will find the GCD of this. You will insert a new node here. The previous one will be point to new node, and new node will point to current one. And and again you will change the current to previous, and shift a current to just a forward time, right? And same, you will do this, and same again, till when where you will do, till your current is not get null, right? If your current get null, it means there are no two elements, there are only one element left, or there are no elements left, right? That's what you need to do. Just take a help of two pointers, previous and current, right? So let's just implement it. It will not take so much time, right? It's just an easy problem. There is no need to, if you have solved 10 12 linked list problem, then you will definitely able to do it by your own, right? You don't need anything to see, right? So the first thing is previous, which will point to head. Next will be the current, which will be head connects, right? I have initialized with the two pointers. Now what I will do, I will iterate in current. So till current is not null, I will iterate in that, right? So what I will do, I will just find a gcd value between what. So this gcd is given us uh, library in C++. Otherwise gcd is something like you can also implement a gcd function by your own if you want it. It is just like a simple one. I hope you will better understand. You can, I will put an icon button on videos, right? Otherwise you can simply use this gcd library. And this Keras common divisor is a basic question. If you have if you are solving this linked list problem, you basically know that one, right? So this previous value is something like this, the current value is something like this, and you will find the DCD value in this. Now we will create a node with this value, new node, new list node with this value, and this value, right? Now we have created a node. Now we need to just insert in between previous and current, right? So this need to be inserted in between. So previous next must be point to this new node, right? And this node must point to the current one, right? That then only it will be in between previous and next, right? Now for the next iteration, previous must be point to current one, where the current is right now. Previous must point to current one, and current will be changed to current ka next, right? And this is how you will able to find all the gcd and insert that node, and you will just return head at last, the head node which is given, right? So just let's run this, and this is something like wow, right? Let's submit it, and it's bingo, right? It's bingo, right? Yeah, it's bingo. Okay, so we have successfully implemented it, right? So basically it's just a gcd. You, if you know that how gcd works, so basically gcd is something like you want to find greatest common divisor. Its full form is greatest common divisor, right? Its full form is greatest common divisor. And I'm assuming that you definitely know, because it's a very common problem when you started programming language. So if you are up to linked list, you must have know this, right? So I'm not discussing it right now, right? So thank you so much. Bye bye.